Is that Dolph?
Yes, sir.
The chain around his neck, is that the PRE chain?
Yes, sir.
DA Paul Hagerman says Yo Gotti's late brother, Big Jook, put out a $100,000 hit for whoever killed Young Dolph.
We can wait for him. He'll stop there first.
Alright, y'all. It looked like it's finally happening. As y'all know, today is the first day of Young Dolph's trial, and a lot has came out, which is kind of crazy because I think this is all the stuff we already knew, right? We already knew that allegedly there was a hit being put out on Young Dolph, and it's been alleged that it was Big Jook, who is the brother of Yo Gotti. After we seen him in a picture with the same guy who was Govin Hernandez, who is one of the suspects in Young Dolph's demise. So everything was I think it was so clear cut that it was undeniable, right? And even though Big Jook lost his life coincidentally right before all this came out, I wonder if they're still going to pin CMG and the rest of the people that's affiliated with CMG, because we do know that Dolph had not only problems with Big Jook, but he also had problems with Yo Gotti as well. And even though I doubt it, because it's like the perfect cover-up, you blame everything on Big Jook, right? This is why it's kind of weird, but we're going to get into all that. Right now, I want to focus on what they're telling us. Right now, it says that Young Dolph trial today, the prosecution tells a jury that a hit to kill him. Alright, so yeah, we're going to get into this real quick, and then we're going to get into everything else. They said it's text messages that pinned Big Jook to everything. They got videos showing Young Dolph, his last moments going into the cookie shop. And I seen somebody say that just because this came out that now we can't say that the cookie shop had anything to do with it. No, I don't care what nobody say. That's my theory. I'm gonna get into it, but until then, let's get into this real quick. We're gonna get to everything else.
Person I told you about before, that number 2 guy at CMG, he's put out a hit. A hit. $100,000 to whoever kills Dolph. He has met with Justin. He has met with Cornelius. And they think they're ready to do it. They're definitely willing to do it. For Cornelius, it would be 50 grand, I guess, that he could waste away on Percocets and ecstasy. For Justin, it's 50 grand, but also a chance to make it big with CMG. To become the next famous Memphis rapper. The straight drop.
So, in that clip right there, for y'all that didn't catch it, what they're saying is the $100,000 was going to be split between Straight Drop and Cornelius. Those are the 2 guys who are suspected of being the alleged shooters. And they saying for Cornelius, he was going to get $50,000. Meanwhile, Straight Drop, he was going to get $50,000 as well as being promised to be the next best rapper or big rapper coming from CMG, right? They promised him that his rap career would escalate. So that's what was in it for him. $50,000 and a promise to be the next biggest rap star coming off of CMG, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. They also said that Cornelius was going to testify, I think, against Big Jook in Straight Drop or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Let's this is Dolph when he got into it, but hold on, before we get to that, I want to get to, is this it?
Every second, so it's
This is as Dolph was getting out the car and going into the cookie shop.
every second, so it's the last second.
Are they gonna play it? Here it go.
Matter of seconds, and it's
Which
the
is kind
last
of
seconds
crazy.
of his life, so we can wait for him. He'll stop there first. All right.
So they're saying that's Dolph, as we know, not they're saying, but this
This
is
taller
Dolph.
man here in the yellow shirt, blue jeans, white shoes. His name is Adolph Thornton Jr.
Young Dolph.
You've heard me read it a couple times now. He grew up in Memphis. Neighborhood he grew up in was Castalia, not terribly far from this. Also a neighborhood in South Memphis. You'll see a member of his family testify this week. She'll tell you a little bit about his background and his family. I'll tell you a little bit about him right now, though. He is an ambitious young man who is a rapper, Memphis rapper, who rapped about the things that he saw growing up and that he sees in his neighborhood in Memphis.
That's one. They got another one. So this one right here, I don't know if I could play this, but this one right here is after Dolph went into the cookie shop, almost, I wouldn't say instantaneously, but he definitely was followed or alerted that Dolph would be there at that time. And the two shooters came right behind him. Here's his car right here. And they proceeded to shoot into the cookie shop. Now, here's my thing, right? Something I've been telling y'all, if y'all want, y'all could go back to the old videos we did covering this, because we was one of the first people to tell y'all that something isn't right when it came to the situation. I haven't seen yet where Black Youngster has been implemented, but once again, this is the first day of trial. So I guess we'll wait, but we do know that he has some type of involvement as well because of the car and, you know, everything else. We'll see how that plays out. But anyway, this is them pretty much getting right on the scene. And then you have Dolph right here. They show Dolph actually in the cookie shop. And I want y'all to pay attention to something real quick. Listen to what this guy said right here. He said, "Is it just me, or does the woman serving Dolph just leave after seemingly seeing the gunman without alerting him? Feels backdoorish to me." Watch this real quick.
Yes, sir.
This is Dolph. He just got in there.
Is that the PRE chain?
Yes, sir.
The one that we saw in the exhibit?
Yes, sir.
This is the brother.
And there's Marcus behind him.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how long it took her to ring this up, but if you pay, look. She see the gunman, and then she just leaves. So I guess that's when the shots fired. But look, she didn't say nothing. She see the gunman right here, and she leaves. Now, to be honest with you, it's kind of weird because as y'all see the Marcus guy, right? That's the brother.
There's Big Jook. Person.
That's the brother. He was there. Hold on, let me see.
His neck.
It's like he was right there, like he was around. I wonder why he wasn't, unless we wasn't told he was hit, but he wasn't hit. We also know that he had a weapon on him as well because they do have another video that shows him running out after the guys, and they didn't shoot him or nothing. I don't know this.
At their artist. At their artist.
Still talking. Nah, it's not that one. Oh, I think it is actually. I don't want to play it because y'all know YouTube and their guidelines, but hold on. we could
We'll see a second man.
this is when they began shooting into the cookie
We'll
shop.
see a second man come out of the car too. Those two men that we're gonna see come out of the car.
You see, it's kind of weird because they're both shooting. I don't know where the other guy is. I don't know if he's behind or he's about to come out. But they're shooting into the cookie shop. Now, unless he just has that much good of aim, I don't see why the Marcus guy wasn't hit. Right? Maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. But I don't see why the Marcus guy wasn't hit. But he was able to come out with a weapon and try to retrieve, retaliate and shoot back against them when they was running out. Let me see if they...
Looks like he's never shot.
See? Here go right here. Now I don't know how he didn't catch neither one of them, which was kind of crazy. Because look, they had assault weapons. He had what just seems like to be a firearm. A handgun. Hold on.
They shoot Dolph. Dolph's body's riddled with bullets. He shot all in the back, in the face, in the neck, in his arms.
They said he was shot in his body, his face, his arms.
The first man out was Cornelius Smith, and he has that semi-automatic weapon, shooting wildly into Dolph. The second man out was Justin Johnson, who has a handgun. He's firing at Dolph as he lays on the ground. Marcus Thornton starts firing back once he hears the shots. Now we see him emerge from the building. Can't tell in the video, but Marcus actually hits Cornelius in the shoulder, shooting back.
See, that's the part I don't get, right? If he was shooting, first of all, when they shot into that cookie shop, how wasn't Marcus hit either? Maybe it's just me. Maybe, like I said, maybe it's just me. I'm just trying to figure out how they were able to have assault weapons, and only hit Dolph. And then the guy, his brother, had the weapon and tried to come out and shoot. And look, he was right there.
We'll see a second man.
Right. They said he hit him in the shoulder. He looks pretty close. I don't know how he didn't. If he hit him in the shoulder, I don't know how he wasn't able to hit straight drop neither, or maybe they hit him. But look how close this is, right? Look how close this is. I don't know. They said Cornelius was hit in the shoulder. I guess that was the only person that was hit because they didn't mention anything about straight drop. But this right here is kind of crazy. It was pretty close. But once again, if this was the case and they was firing into the cookie shop, why wasn't he hit? Let me see. Yeah, this is the part where they're going into the cookie shop.
Is his brother's name Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Do you know Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Has this event had a significant impact on Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Did Marcus sometimes help with Dolph's security?
Yes, sir.
This is them entering the cookie shop. This is when they first pulled into the cookie shop.
Is that the car arriving?
Yes, sir.
Do you know where they were arriving from?
No, sir, I don't.
I don't know what it is about her. She just seems so sketchy to me. I don't know what it is.
Do you know if Dolph had been to Makita's before?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she just
Had you
seems so
ever been there
sketchy.
with him?
No, sir.
Had you ever even tried the cookies there?
No, sir.
He ever talked to you about the cookies?
Yes, sir.
Is that Dolph?
Yes, sir.
The chain around his neck, is that the PRE chain?
Yes, sir.
The one that we saw in the exhibit?
Yes, sir.
Here's my question, right? Because I guess they're trying to make it seem like his brother Marcus serves as his security or did some type of security personnel. How didn't he see everything that was transpiring? He was behind Dolph. Dolph was here. I don't know if it was a situation that where it just happened so fast. But how didn't he see it? He's a security. He's supposed to be aware, alert. Oh.
And there's Marcus behind him?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we seen this part. So it's like the girl, she's seen the gunman right here. She see the gunman. She flees. She didn't say a word, which was kind of strange too. She didn't bother. I know sometimes when somebody's afraid, you know, it's hard to say what they'll do out of panic, out of fear, out of shock. But she didn't say a word. She just looked back, turned and ran. But once again, the brother, out of all people, should have been more on point. And I just still find it kind of strange that he wasn't hit at all. That's pretty much it for now. Yeah, so what they're saying is, I guess they're putting it on Big Jook right now. Of course, we seen that coming. Like I said, I'm gonna try to leave a couple links to the videos we already did pinned in the comments so you guys can check that out. But we already said that this was going to happen. Of course, it was going to pin everything on Big Jook. And I think the reason why is because the walls was closing in on CMG. It was too much. Like this was a sloppy job. This was too, you had social media solving this before police could even begin to think who to pin to what. Because these guys had pictures. He had straight drop with Big Jook. Remember straight drop? We seen straight drop with Yo Gotti, if I'm not mistaken, on stage. Govin Hernandez, we seen him taking pictures with Big Jook. It's been known that they had a friendship with each other. It was too close to home. You know, so when he passed away, which was kind of weird too, he passed away at he wasn't really the uncle, but he dated or married their aunt. He was like a big time drug dealer in Memphis. I forgot his name actually. But at his funeral is when they got Big Jook, which is kind of weird because Yo Gotti was there, but then he had to catch a flight, so he left. And then that's when Big Jook was shot and unalived. You know, coincidentally. But like I told y'all, if y'all go back to the other videos that we did based on this, we already said that this was going to happen anyway. We said they was going to blame it on Big Jook. It's common sense. Right? So, I guess as this trial go along, we're going to just have to see what's going on, man. They say they have text messages. You know, it's going to be a long trial probably. I do find, or you know what, also, I do find a lot of this weird that is coming out now. Y'all gotta remember, this is a little off topic, but the election is right here. We see a lot of Diddy stuff. Now this. It's a lot of distractions going on. On another hand, too, on another note, I seen a tweet, which was kind of interesting to me, too, because this is the second artist, or the third artist, actually. The third artist that we've known turned down a deal with Roc Nation, and suddenly, you know, they're either jailed or unalived. We seen it with Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez didn't want to sign with Roc Nation. See what happened with him. Young Dolph, he had an opportunity to go with Roc Nation. Do y'all remember? I think they said it was like a $22 million deal. Y'all remember that? I don't know, some ain't right. Anyway, that's just me thinking. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And yeah, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.